Good morning. It's day 75, and it's trying to blow snow here in Boone. I probably can't see it out the window. Anyway, rolling into a bunch of stuff today. The most exciting thing is my friend Dale Isom, I grew up with in Church of Christ in Wilkesboro, North Carolina, who's now the mayor of North Wilkesboro. You'll get to see him in a little bit. Is coming up from Wilkesboro, and we're getting to distribute some big chunks of money to some worthy people who got devastated by the storm. And some of the churches of Christ, I'll find out, pulled money together, a big chunk of money. I'd mentioned it before, like $40,000, and we're blessing people with it. And starting today, 4 or 5 people that we're giving chunks of money to help them with their rebuild, or their getting back on their feet. Some of them just to give them some hope or whatever they need. Thank you for all the people who know, God only knows who all gave into the churches when they took up these offerings. So if you were one of those that gave and you're seeing this, God bless you from my heart and the heart of the high country. As I always say, I love you, I appreciate you, appreciate your prayers, appreciate your support, appreciate those of you that can come help. I keep saying, and I'll keep saying it until the job's done. We need heavy equipment operators, carpenters, clearing, rebuilding roads and bridges, and rebuilding houses and barns. All right, love you. Have a blessed day or night whenever you're seeing these. Thanks, bye. So I'm gonna have to fill this in. I thought my camera was rolling and I hit photo instead of video and missed the whole first part of the mayor and his wife and I arriving at 89-year-old Joe Moretz's house. Well, I got us arriving, but didn't get the whole story. I met Joe back early in the storm. His house had gotten a mudslide, carried it off its foundation and crushed the house to a great degree with him in it. And he was pinned underneath a piano for 3 hours in the mud and muck and water and mud coming through, just praying. And he said, I'm either going home or somebody's going to get me out, he told me. Somebody came up there and started yelling in, his son-in-law yelling, are you in there? And he could yell out, are you all right? And he said, well, I can't move, but I think I'm all right. I'm not, I can wiggle my toes, he said. So his son-in-law went and got help, and they dug him out. But such a sweet man. The first time I met him, I was sitting on his front, what was left of his front porch with the house leaning, and sitting there telling us jokes, and his 63 Mustang crushed and gone, and his house gone, and he was asking if he could pray for us. And anyways, so, Joe, you're a strong man, a beautiful man. So that'll set this up a little bit. And went there with the mayor of Wilkesboro and his wife, and took a $5,000 check to give to him to help him along the way here. You'll get to see here. Hey, it's day 75, and I'm here with Dale and Michelle Isom from Wilkesboro. How are you? Good. How are you? Good to see you.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
My very first car was a 1967 Mustang GTA, and seeing your Mustang in a ball of steel, that made me sad. But seeing your house completely destroyed me
made me even sadder.
Volunteer fireman from Zible. He got in touch with Cove Creek Fire Department, and his fire department from Zible came, and it wasn't no time they had me show up.
We wanted to come, a church that we're close to in Searcy, Arkansas. It's called the College Church of Christ, that we've got a long-term relationship with.
And there's a college there, Harding University, and my mom went to college there, my Aunt Ruth went to college there, my brother Tim went to college there, my brother David went to college there, and I went there for 1 semester.
And so they reached out to us and said that they had seen the devastation up here, and wanted to help folks, and so the Wilkesboro Church as well put some money in. Wilkesboro Church of Christ put some money in, and so we then contacted John and said, John, you've seen it, you know what's going on. and who needs help the most. And John, who else? The group that you're working with.
Build for Good Foundation in Blowing Rock. Yeah, shout out to them.
They got together and identified 10 individuals or families that had really suffered huge loss, and so we're up here today to bring you a little money, a check, and to tell you we love you and we care about you. And I want to present you with a check for $5,000.
Oh my goodness.
We know that as the church, we're to be the Lord's hands and feet in helping, and so we're here today to tell you we're thinking of you, and we wanted to help.
So we just ran up here real quick. We just left Joe and his sister Sarah. This is where the house was, and I've got videos which I'll stick in here from back after it happened. There's what's left of his Mustang. I mean, it's just a car, just a thing, and he's not crying about it, but as he said, that's the only new car I ever owned. Well, this worked out providentially. We're meeting one of the couples that were able to help financially, Scott and Meta, who lost their house. We're meeting them at Cracker Barrel. Those of you that watch my videos know my two happy places are Cracker Barrel and Lowe's Hardware. And it's cold and blowing snow. I'm going in where it's warm. There's a fire in here, you know. So apparently they're seated at the big round table behind the shepherd stand or whatever. There they are. What's going on in here?
Hello, how are you?
Look who I've run into here. Hey, Adam. Good. How are you? You don't have to get up.
No, that's all right.
She's gonna give me a
I'm
hug.
here for you already.
Good to see you. Hey, Scott. Say hi.
Sorry,
Hey.
we got all the...
John had identified you all as somebody that needed, in particular, maybe ongoing living expense kind of money, and so I want to give you a check and say, you know, we're pleased to help, to be part of help that's coming your way, and also. We won't give money without giving the Bible, because we know there's bad news out there, but we know there's good news in here, and so we want to give you a Bible as well. So,
All right, now we get to go give. Man, it's cold. Heather and Adam and Russ and Danielle some money to get their well rebuilt. They share, and y'all have seen this a lot because we've had bunches of teams in here. Hello, there she is.
How are you?
Hey, kid.
Oh my goodness, it's cold.
Good to see you. Welcome back.
Oh, you're welcome, welcome.
This is Heather. This is Michelle. This is Dale.
it was not nearly as cold when we got up here.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And every place has been an eye-opening experience for us. You know, we're thankful to have known John since we were teenagers. And,
Really? Wow, so you guys go way back.
yeah.
He's the mayor of Wilkesboro.
Oh my
You're talking to an
goodness,
important
You're
person.
royalty. That's impressive.
John was kind enough to kind of give us guidance.
He's definitely boots on the ground.
Yeah. And, you know, because we knew him and trusted him and knew that he had been out seeing things that we couldn't even imagine. So we just reached out and said, hey, can you and your group try to identify 10 individuals, families that were harmed through Helene, and
Brought to tears, and I got that information. I was so grateful. We're so grateful. We're so grateful because we're just like, and the well going away. Like we just never, you know. Of course, yeah. Insurance, we're having problems, so that's why I'm doing a lot of the work, and thankfully having John's helping with volunteers.
I want to give you a check.
Thank
and
you
a little,
so much.
little note from us.
Aw, thank you so much. Between me and Adam and Russ, and so thank you. It is very humbling. I'm very grateful.
Glad we could be a small part, and
It's a huge help.